Hey folks, it's William James, and in today's video I want to talk about something that 94% of marketers get wrong, and this is actually completely ruining their business. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, I'm William James. I do videos for affiliate marketers, network marketers, people who are growing home-based businesses. I specialize in teaching free organic Facebook strategies in my free group. There's a link below this video where you can join the free group to learn how I've made over 6 figures from my personal Facebook profile. So guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and please subscribe to the channel. Okay, so with that said, I want to get into this issue that I am seeing with like the vast majority of people who are coming into businesses with me, or for whatever reason I have reason to be talking to them. They have questions or whatever, and it becomes clear that they're approaching their, a lot of people are asking me about Facebook and marketing on Facebook, doing Facebook for free and things like that, because I've done that for most of my career as a marketer. And the issue that I see people getting this backwards and not really understanding something that, they think they have to do something maybe, and they don't. And that is, people are approaching Facebook as if their job is to make sales. As if they're, I'm going to go out on Facebook and I'm going to make a sale today. And so they start messaging people and trying to make sales. And, I get so many questions along the lines of, well, I don't know how I'm supposed to market 2 things at once, because, like, when I message someone, am I supposed to sell them 2 things at once? And this is just entirely, you're very confused. Because your job on Facebook Messenger is not necessarily to sell anybody anything. I mean, look, you can do that, right? It's not like you can't close sales in Messenger. You can. And there are lots of programs and courses and things that supposedly teach you how to do that. But it's a lot more involved than most people are going to have the skill or the interest in doing, frankly, right? And that's not the only way you can use Facebook and Facebook Messenger to build your business. So, the way that I look at it is I don't just have one business, right? My business is me. It's William James, right? And there's various different offers that I can offer to people. And I do that mostly through building my audience, building my Facebook group, building my email list, people who watch my YouTube videos, right? This is my audience. And I can offer various things to them, right? But I'm not doing that one-on-one in Messenger. See, what I'm doing in Messenger, if I'm using Messenger for prospecting, I'm just trying to get leads. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to get people who are interested in looking at something to give me their email address. Then they go and they look at it, right? If they buy it, that's great. But if they don't, then they become plugged into my world, right? They're going to be getting emails from me. I'm going to be sending out YouTube videos. They're probably going to join my group, right? And over time, they're going to get to know, like, and trust me, and I'm going to be able to offer them all kinds of different things. Now, some of these things might be for them, some of them might not be, and that's another reason why it's important, guys, to not be married to this one offer that you have, and to not think of that as your business, right? Because some things appeal to certain people, and other things appeal to other people. And if you're going out there and you're building a list, and you just have one thing that you're offering, it might not be for everyone on your list. And they're going to have people on your list who never buy anything from you, not because they wouldn't ever buy anything from you, but just because you're not offering anything that appeals to them at that point, right? So, like, what am I talking about? Like, well, some people prefer opportunities where it's a one-time cost and there's no monthly fees, right? They get scared off by the idea of recurring monthly fees for whatever reason. They don't get it that, like, with monthly recurring programs, you're making recurring income as well. But whatever, so that's fine. There are some people who are just never going to wrap their head around, participating in a recurring type of business, because they are scared to or whatever, and they just want something that they can buy once. And I think basically in their heads, maybe these are people who who know they're going to flake out or something, or who don't trust themselves to be able to consistently make sales month after month. And that's really perfectly fine, actually. I mean, I don't mean to be snarky about it. Like, there's certainly an appeal to that. And I offer things that are one-time payment, 100% commission type of deals where there's no sort of like ongoing risk, right? And then I have other things where there's a recurring monthly component to it, and there's leverage and there's a lot more power there to build residual income. And then maybe I have something that's a little bit higher ticket, something that's a little bit lower ticket, right? You have these different things that appeal to different people. So to circle back to the thing of like, what are people getting wrong? It's this idea that your job is to go sell your thing, and that isn't your job, okay? Or it doesn't have to be. I mean, you could approach a business that way, but like for most of you guys, you really don't want to be salespeople, right? So the beauty of online marketing is it allows you to not have to be a salesperson and be selling to people. Instead, if you visualize your business as simply a process of building your audience, building your list, and then communicating with that list consistently over time and offering those people different things through your emails, through your YouTube videos, through, if you're posting in a Facebook group that you have created or whatever, right? And then you don't have to worry about, trying to sell somebody something over Messenger and getting in uncomfortable situations and feeling like a salesperson and feeling like you can't offer more than one thing at once, because how are you supposed to do that in a conversation without confusing the person? It's like, it becomes so much more difficult if all you're doing is just pitching a particular offer. Whereas if you make the flip to saying, okay, what I'm doing two things. There's two parts to my business. There's list building or audience building, and then there's communicating to the audience. Then you can focus on, okay, what are some things I can do to just build my list? And I'm not worried about selling. I'm just trying to get people to opt into a page. And this is where people sometimes they hit this weird wall, because they go, yeah, I get what you're saying, William, but like, I don't have a page builder. I don't have an autoresponder. I don't know how to write emails. I'm too scared to make YouTube videos. Like, we come up with all these excuses for like why this is hard, but this isn't hard, guys. Like, you don't have a page builder? Go get one. I offer the one that I recommend is Power Lead System, which is the cheapest one on the market, and it's great. It works perfectly for this sort of thing. There's a link below where you can get that. That's also an amazing, incredible income opportunity. Like, the best in the world right now. Okay, so go get it. You don't have an autoresponder? Go get it. Okay, I'll put a link underneath the video where you can get 30 days free of Getresponse. Like, some of you guys, you create these tiny little, like you're making mountains out of molehills. Oh, I don't have. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear the horns out there. I'm in New York City here. But like, you're making mountains out of molehills. Like, you've been doing this for 3 years and you don't have an email list. It's like, what are you doing? Like, just, this is necessary. You have to be able to capture emails with a capture page builder. You have to have an email list, right? And then it's like, well, what do I send to the email list? Well, I mean, figure it out. There's so many options. First of all, on our team, we offer a done-for-you email copy service, where our team leader, Alan, who's a professional email marketer, will write you a custom email every single day to go out to your list, and all you have to do is send it out. He'll actually send it out for you, I think. That's one of the options. You can do that. Guys, you can also just get on a good email copywriter's list, get his emails every day or her emails every day, and write your own version of them, right? Like, you don't have to be a genius. You can just kind of steal other people's stuff for this, right? If I send out an email and you think it's good, copy and paste it, tweak up the text a little bit so that it doesn't go to the spam folder because it's a duplicate, right? That's important. So you gotta change it a little bit, change up the wording, but add your link, make it a little bit different, send it out. It'll take 5 minutes. But there's so many people who are like, oh, I can't do it. I don't know how to write emails. It's like, guys, this is not hard. Same with YouTube videos. Like, I don't know what to talk about. I can't make a YouTube video. So go find somebody's YouTube channel who's talking about this stuff and watch a video and make your own version of it. Like, you can steal ideas. There's nothing original under the sun, guys. Just steal stuff. You're uncomfortable talking to the camera? Make 5, 10, 15 videos that you never post to YouTube. Just make them on your phone like this and never post them. By the time you've made 10 videos, you'll be comfortable in front of the camera, okay? Nothing special is required here. Like, stop making excuses for why you can't do this stuff, right? Because what happens is people think that the only thing they're able to do is to try to sell people something in Facebook Messenger. And the problem is nobody wants to do that, right? It's uncomfortable, it's hard, it's scary. Like, you don't actually want to do it. And so what you end up doing is doing nothing, right? So you're stuck in the situation where basically you're doing nothing because you think you're supposed to be pitching in Facebook Messenger, and then all this other stuff about building the audience and communicating with them over time and building a relationship and all that all, you make up this like weird story about how that's too hard or something, or it's too complicated, or you just can't get around to setting it all up or something, but it's super easy, okay? So a lot of this just comes down to like getting out of your own way and like people having all this fear around communicating with other human beings, and I find that really odd. Anyway, so hopefully that was helpful, guys. If you're stuck in this position where you're like, all I know how to do, or all I know I'm supposed to do is to go like try to sell my thing, don't. Focus on lead generation, and there's so many ways you can do that, right? Set up your capture page, set up your autoresponder. Go start running Craigslist ads, posting flyers around your neighborhood, doing drop cards, handing out business cards, right? You know, there's services where people will post on classified ads all over the country for you. Go get that. Go run solo ads if you have a budget, right? Go on Facebook and start messaging people and piquing their curiosity and sending them through to your capture page. Start posting on your Facebook story, posting on your Facebook timeline, start a Facebook group, start a YouTube channel. Like, there's so many ways of getting leads. It's ridiculous. So stop worrying about selling people stuff. Start worrying about building your email list. And then as your list grows, communicate with them in an authentic way over time and offer them all kinds of different stuff, right? That's how you do it. That's the whole business model in a nutshell. You build your list, you communicate with them, you build some know, like, and trust so they can feel that you're a real human being, and you show them a variety of different offers. That's it. It's like the simplest business in the world. So many people like just are paralyzed for years. They just can't get this off the ground, and it's like, why? You're just in your own way. It's super simple. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. If you got value, let me know in the comments. Subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.